Hey there. Today I'm talking about my column at Healthing.ca about iron, and that iron can mimic the symptoms of hormone imbalance. So, this is really, really important to women. It's really important to women of all ages, but particularly women in perimenopause who still have their period, who may be experiencing heavy bleeding. This comes up a lot. And so, it's about iron, but it's also about changing the conversation and the narrative that women have about what to expect with their health in midlife. So, those of you that know me, you know I get pretty excited when it comes to language and changing the narrative. And that's why I wanted to write this column about iron really, really early on, because many women will come to the Menopause Chicks private online community and they will say things like, is it, I'm really exhausted. Is that normal? Or they actually think that losing their hair is, quote, normal. It's not normal to be exhausted and fatigued. It's not normal to experience brain fog. It's not normal to have cold intolerance. It's not normal to feel weak and be, like not lethargic, but like physically unable to climb a flight of stairs. That's not normal. And so it's definitely something that you want to investigate with your health team to find the root cause. And often, at least what I have learned from my colleague Bob Mayer, who's a co-author on Mokita. This is my really beat up version of Mokita, but last year wrote a book, actually in 2018, wrote a book with 13 women's health professionals. One of them was Bob Mayer, who is the CEO of Pure Pharmacy, and he has given me just an amazing education on iron. And then for my column in the on the Healthing.ca platform, I had the opportunity to interview Ying Wang, who is one of the pharmacists at Pure Pharmacy in Vancouver. And she had an amazing quote. And it kind of comes down to what I'm trying to articulate in terms of women expecting to feel bad. And so Ying said, it's almost as if someone told an entire generation of women that they should expect to feel weak, to feel irritable, and, and to have poor quality of life. And that is simply not true. And the reason why we're honing in on iron is because many of the experiences associated with iron deficiency can mimic experiences of hormone imbalance. So brain fog, for example, you might be automatically assuming that has to do with your fluctuating hormones in perimenopause, but it might also have to do with iron deficiency. Cold intolerance, hair loss, those things might be thyroid imbalance. So it's worth asking the question with your doctor, your healthcare provider, but it might also be iron deficiency. So just having this awareness. And then finally, and I think probably most importantly, is ensuring that women understand that heavy bleeding is common in perimenopause, but if you are experiencing heavy bleeding, that you must address the iron loss associated with that so that you can avoid some of the uncomfortable or debilitating experiences and symptoms that go along with iron deficiency. So thank you for reading the column this week. It's at healthing.ca. If you'd like to read all of my columns, you can, in the search bar at healthing.ca, just type in Shirley Weir or menopause. And I'm really looking forward to speaking with you next week. Okay, have a good one.